Assalamu alaikum. This is Kulsum Khan. I will discuss about the important functions of polysaccharides mainly in the body. In this slide we have biological importance of polysaccharide. Polysaccharide function in living organism is usually either structure or storage related. They are a major source of energy and therefore are one of the main dietary components. Starch. It is one of the most important dietary sources for human beings and is also one of the main storage polysaccharides of plant. We can find the high content of starch in cereals, roots and also in some other vegetables. It is a polymer of alpha glucose and it mainly contains two components, amylose and amylopectin. Amylose is soluble in water and contains around 15 to 20% of starch. Amylose is a long unbranched chain with alpha D plus glucose units which are around 200 to 1000 in number and are connected by carbon 1,4 glycosidic linkage. On the other hand, amylopectin is about 80 to 85% but it is not soluble in water. It is branched chain polymer and is formed by carbon 1,4 linkage by carbon 1,6 glycosidic linkage. The branching starts. Here are some uses of starch. Number 1. Bakery products require starch for the elasticity. Its example would be cake and biscuit fillings. Number 2. Starch are also used in detergents. Now moving on to cellulose. This is one of the most abundant organic substances that are present in the plant kingdom. It is one of the major constituents of the plant cell. These are the polysaccharide which forms a straight chain and is composed of only beta D glucose units and are joined by the glycosidic linkage between the first carbon of the glucose unit and fourth carbon of the next glucose unit. Cellulose is a very stable and soluble compound. Since it is the main constituent of the supporting tissues of plant, it forms a considerable part of our vegetable food. Herbivorous animals with the help of bacteria can utilize a considerable proportion of the cellulose ingested, but in human beings, no cellulose splitting enzyme is secreted by GI mucosa. Hence, it is not of any nutritional value, but it is of considerable human dietic value that it adds bulk to the intestinal content, thereby stimulating peristalsis and elimination of indigestible food residues. Uses. Wood, cotton and paper are made up of cellulose which are useful in our day-to-day life. Number 2. Cellulose nitrates are used as explosive, liqueurs, photograph, etc. Glycogen. In an animal's body, the carbohydrates are stored in the form of glycogen. This is also called animal starch as its structure is somewhat similar to the amylopectin and it has many branches. It is present in liver, muscle as well as in the brain. The enzymes break down the glycogen into glucose whenever the body needs it. We can also find glycogen in yeast and fungi. Uses of glycogen. Glycogen and starch serve as a short-term energy stores in plants and animals. Inulin. Inulin is a commercial source of the sugar fructose. The inulin molecule is a small inert polysaccharide that readily passes through the digestive system and remains neutral to cellular activity. Because it is not absorbed by the body, it is used to sweeten foods consumed by diabetic patients. Agar. In human, used as laxative in constipation, like cellulose, it is not digested, hence add bulk to the feces and helps in its propulsion. In microbiology, agar is available in purified form. It dissolves in hot water and on cooling it sets like gel. It is used in agar plate for culture of bacteria. Dextrin. Dextrin solutions are often used as mucilage. Starch hydrolysate consisting largely of dextrins and maltose are widely used in infant feeding. As you can see on this slide, there we discuss about some other biological importance of polysaccharide. They also serve as mechanical structure in plants and animals. They are the source of energy and helps to carry out certain metabolism. It is also used as solidifying agents in deserts, also used as a seasoning material in textiles. Films are used for packing materials. Xylem is also utilized in the cultivation of mushrooms. So that covers everything I want to say about.